everybody, welcome back to my channel. Welcome here to YouTube. My name is Kaz Wilson and I am here on the channel Color and Zest. Thank you so much for watching. Today I am going to do this month's favorites. This month being April. April is my birthday month. I love April. I feel like you're in the good stuff. When you get to April, you're in spring, you're in Easter, you're in the warm weather. I am a warm weather lover. That is one of the reasons I live in Las Vegas, because I do not like the cold. I'm all about spring, I'm all about summertime, I'm all about pools, barbecues, 4th of July, Memorial Day, all that good stuff. To be honest with you, if football started a little earlier, that would probably be perfect for me. I love spring and summer, and I cannot believe we are here already. We are for nearly 5 months in. WTF, what is happening? Well, anyways, I feel like everyone says that time is moving so fast, so you gotta really enjoy your life, you gotta live it, you gotta love it, and you gotta find some good products. So I'm here to tell you my favorites for April. So I'm going to get started today with skincare. I'm going to talk about this cleanser that I've absolutely been loving. This cleanser is by Tarte. It is part of the Rainforest of the Sea range. This is the Deep Dive Cleansing Gel. I always want to read the French. This is the Deep Dive Cleansing Gel. Gel nettoyant means cleansing gel. Just so you know. I pretty much love everything about this. The packaging is adorable, the texture is fabulous, it is the right consistency of foam for me. When I use it, it lathers up perfectly, my face feels beautiful and clean after, not too harsh, not too tingly, not too what the heck is this cleanser, help me out here. It's just the perfect amount of cleansing for my skin type. My skin type is combination, more oily in the summer, drier in the winter. I'm starting to see a lot more drying around here. And a bit less oil than I used to have, so just regulating and keeping up with that is useful. I feel like this is a reasonably priced cleanser. I want to say it's about $25 to $30. I think this is a really great cleanser if you are looking for a cleanser and you have combination to oily skin. I can't speak for the dry ladies. Maybe it would be okay, maybe not. It might be too stripping, but for me, it's just perfect. So I'm loving this. I feel like it's been helping with my breakouts, and I feel like it's just been doing a great job overall. The next product I have is it's a sunscreen. This is by Neutrogena. It is the Clear Face Breakout Free Liquid Lotion Sunscreen, Broad Spectrum SPF 55. I have literally been wearing sunscreen since I was 16 years old. I will not leave the house without it. I'm a freak when it comes to sunscreen. If I tan, you better believe every single inch of my body will have sunscreen on it. I have very fair English skin. It does burn very easily, but aside from that, when I used to work at Estee Lauder, they told us that the sun is responsible for 80% of visible aging, and from that moment I have worn sunscreen ever since. I was wearing it before that moment, but after then I was like, oh dear God, I cannot literally leave the house without sunscreen, so I don't. So my moisturizer I'm using at the moment is a Kiehl's moisturizer. It does not have sunscreen, so I have to have something like this to top it up. This sunscreen does not break me out. It's a very light sunscreen. It does not, you know, the problem with sunscreens, no matter which kind of sunscreen you use, it is going to have a shine to it. I feel like this is just very light. It's very affordable. It's under $10. But considering I use this every day, I go through a lot of it, and sometimes I will use it down here as well, depending on what I'm wearing. So I do prefer to have something more affordable. I do want to try out something like Supergoop, Gwyneth Paltrow's range. There was a really great Chanel one I used to use. That was really great. But for just an everyday, relatively moderately priced, this is really good for that. I definitely recommend this. I feel like kind of is a good primer. It doesn't mess with your makeup in my opinion. So I really like this. So definitely if you're traveling, going somewhere warm, or you live somewhere warm and you are looking for a good all-around sunscreen, definitely check out this Neutrogena one. My next favorite is actually for the hair. This is by Bumble and Bumble, and it is Bumble and Bumble's Hairdresser. It's Invisible Oil Heat UV Protective Primer. This comes in a spray, so you're going to wash your hair, and then when it's damp, you're just going to spray this all over. And I can tell you, it really made a difference to my hair. I felt my hair just really took the heat that I was putting on with the hair dryer or flat iron or curling iron, and just kind of elevated and made the hair great. It didn't, I felt like it really protected the hair. It didn't damage the hair. This whole line, they have a serum. I actually noticed they also have a shampoo and conditioner. Based on this, and actually I've used the serum is great as well. Based on that whole thing, I want to go and buy it all, because all the products I've used from this are completely outstanding and do a great job. This was actually a 100-point reward from Sephora. I'm actually out of it. I do have thick hair. It doesn't get as frizzy as if I was living somewhere humid. When I used to live in New Orleans, it used to get very frizzy. But this just helps with taming that and just overall making your hair look really great. So I wanted to talk about some makeup products now. The first being this palette by Morphe. They all look the same, so just to let you know, this is actually the 35K. I haven't seen anyone on YouTube talk about this palette, which I don't really understand, because I think it's such a great brown palette. As you can see, I've pretty much used every shade. It's great. I actually used it to create this look I'm wearing right now. Or even down here in the smokies. I love, when I go out, I usually wear a smoky eye. It's usually grays, dark grays, grayer grays, dark grays, blackish grays, gray of any shade. I don't want to go there, but yeah, you know what I'm saying. And then you have browns, and these are all really great. You have some mattes right here, you have some shimmers, you have some lighter. These blend really well into these. I mean, this copper right here, what is happening? I mean, that's just a beautiful shade. So I don't know why this palette doesn't get any love. I've been using it pretty non-stop since I got it. It is a good, I think it's a great everyday kind of thing. I'll probably do a tutorial with this palette coming up soon, maybe some different looks with this palette. I think it doesn't get enough love, so definitely go and try this palette, give it a whirl. And yeah, tag me in some looks you create. If you haven't already, let me know. And I'd definitely be interested to see what looks you create with it. I just think it's such a great palette for every day. Sticking with makeup, another favorite that I am using is Urban Decay's Perversion mascara. This is a sample size. I get that pack of mascara every year that Sephora put out. It's like a collection, I want to say 10 to 12 mascaras, so I get to try out lots of different mascaras with that pack. I love that. It comes out around Christmas time. I forget the name of the pack, but I will link it below. Actually, I can't link it below because it only comes out around Christmas time, so never mind. It's, I want to say, mascara stash pack. Anyway, it's a really good pack if you want to try out lots of different mascaras. This is Urban Decay's Perversion mascara. I think this is a good all-round lengthening. You need that all-round, that's what I look for. I look for lengthening and volumizing. I feel like mascaras either do one or the other. This is a nice balance of both. Probably more volumizing than lengthening, but it does help to separate the lashes, give them some length, and just bulk them out a little bit. I'm wearing it on my lashes right now. The wand kind of looks like that. It's quite chunky, but overall it is a good all-round mascara. I've definitely been loving it. I would definitely buy a full size of this. Yeah, good staple mascara. Go check it out. Lastly, in makeup, something else I've been loving is the Tarteist lip paint in the shade Namaste. This is another 100-point reward buy. I do try a lot of makeup using the rewards I get from Sephora and then putting it back in makeup. I just feel it's such a good way to try products. So this is Tarte lip paint, shade Namaste. It is a liquid lipstick. It's the shade I'm wearing right now. It is a good nude pink, slightly on the darker side. This I find is comparable to Kat Von D's liquid lipsticks. You know, it's not uncomfortable. It's nice to reapply, but I don't feel like you do. I've had this on for a fair amount of time. It doesn't rub off, it doesn't come off, it doesn't clump off. Overall, it's a good lip product. I would go out and buy the full size for sure. It's a good color for me. I feel like it kind of can go with any, you could do a smoky eye with this, you could do just a brown smoky eye, you could do glittery eyes. It's a good nude for when your eye makeup is doing all the talking and you just want your lips to kind of chill out, hang out, stay in the background, be a feature, but not quite that much. So one of my passions aside from makeup is food. When I'm not eating about food, I'm thinking about food. When I'm not thinking about food, I'm eating food. When I'm not eating food or thinking about food, I'm planning what to eat. It is just something I have a big passion in. So I probably will include some food within my favorites. So this month I wanted to talk about the Perfect Bar. So this is a protein bar. It is an all-natural protein bar. They have come out with 2 new flavors. This is the dark chocolate chip peanut butter with sea salt. So these are great. I actually use, this is pretty much my breakfast every weekday. I grab it and eat it on the way to work. These are gluten-free. For the most part, they have between 12 to 15 grams of protein. They do have a few carbs, but it's not too bad. They have quite a few calories, but if you think about it, this is pretty much a meal, for me anyway, it is a meal replacement. So if I give up 320 calories for that, that is fine by me. I don't know, I used to have these as a snack, and then I felt like I wouldn't want to eat the next meal that I had a snack for. So I just keep that in mind. I would treat this as a meal replacement, or if you're like so hungry you're about to hit somebody over the head, then you may want these. Now the one thing with these, you do need to keep them in the fridge. Like this one's been out for a bit and it's kind of deteriorating. So if you are gonna stick it in your purse for the day, just be aware of that and consume it fairly fast. Or if you don't, just be prepared that it's gonna be pretty mushy. They are quite dense, but this one is their new flavor and it tastes freaking delicious. It is a great combination of things I love: sea salt, chocolate chip, and peanut butter. Yes, 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 all about that. So I love this new flavor. Today I tried the other new flavor, chocolate almond something, blah, blah, blah. This I really like. Great job, Perfect Bar. If you're looking to increase your protein, the other thing that is really great about these, they have really healthy natural ingredients. So you go through here and, you know, it's organic carrot, organic spinach, organic this, organic that. Like there's nothing like funny, or there's no weird like numbers or anything crazy like that. There's no replacement milk, blah, 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 something, blah. You know, you do have a bit of carbs, but I feel like it's all good ingredients. Organic, everything's organic. They're very sustainably made. So overall, I think these are great. I pretty much consume one every day, sometimes 2. Which might be why I've plateaued in my weight loss, because I don't think I'm supposed to eat 2, but sometimes it happens, and that's all I can say about that. So overall, definitely check these out. Now, where can you find them? So I buy mine from Whole Foods in the refrigerated section, usually where the milk and the yogurt is. Just go into Whole Foods, be like, yo, where's the Perfect Bars? They're going to show you. You're going to be happy. There's so many different flavors. If you want to try one for the first time and you love chocolate and peanut butter, go get this one. This one is thebomb.com. Alright guys, that is it for my favorites for the month of April. I hope you all had a fabulous month. Thank you for watching this video. I would love it so much if you could please subscribe to my channel, hit the subscribe button below, and also give this video a thumbs up. Leave a comment below as to what has been your favorites this month. I would love if you could write some of your favorites so that I could go into Sephora and check them out, or online, or some other store that sells makeup. It doesn't have to be Sephora. Wherever you buy your makeup, I'm going to check it out because that's what I am. Or if you have a favorite food, because I love eating, I love food. So definitely hit me up with what has been your favorite this month. I would love to hear. Otherwise, guys, take care, and I will see you next time. Bye!